Today is Friday, March 20th, and this is
Gabby,
Abby,
and Aria
with your WRFB news.
Happy birthday to Josie B, Borgen B, P, Ava S, and Zachary W. Sorry if I said any of your names.
Want to learn how to read the Bible? Want to know how to look up Bible verses? Learn what the Bible is all about? Then come join Bible Club! Bernarda's Student-Led Bible Club. Come to Mr. Price's room 40, from 2:20 to 3 p.m. Bring Bibles and journals, but if you don't have one of those, we will have extras. Our first meeting is on Monday, April 22nd. Snacks will be provided. Hope to see you there! Email Finley Beckler at s50958@d47.org or Everly Beckler at s54220@d47.org with any questions.
Morning, everyone. This is your favorite dean, Mr. Whitmer. I want to talk about some assembly expectations today. As we prepare for today's assembly, let's take a moment to remember our expectations so we can make it a great experience for everybody. Remember, we are responsible when we actively listen, keeping our eyes, ears, and body focused on the speaker in the event. We'll also cooperate with adult directions and show appreciation by applauding at appropriate times. We're responsible when we enter and leave the assembly quietly, sit where we're supposed to, and participate in the appropriate way. And finally, we are safe when we walk to our designated area, we keep our hands and feet to ourselves, and we remain seated for the entire assembly. Let's all do our part to make this assembly safe, respectful, and enjoyable for others. Thank you and have a great day.
Throughout Lake and McHenry counties, Bernarda's middle school students are invited to participate in the 2026 My Inspirational Teacher Essay Contest. Students in grades 6 through 8 are invited to write an essay of 250 to 500 words on their most appreciated teachers. This year's contest celebrates how teachers positively impact their students' lives with the theme, How My Teacher Inspires Me. Contact Ms. Rosenblum for more information if you'd like to participate. Just a reminder, there is no after-school activities or clubs today. Please head home right after school and enjoy your spring break.
All right. Our next matchup here in the LMC March Madness, we had Diary of a Wimpy Kid versus Restart. This was a really close one down to the wire, but Restart was our winner with 51% of the votes, and they will move on to round 2. So taking a look at our bracket, again, Diary of a Wimpy Kid has been eliminated. Next up, we had the crossover versus Percy Jackson. Another close one here, but Percy Jackson ended up winning with 58% of votes, and they will advance to round 2. So, Restart versus Percy Jackson and Hunger Games versus One of Us is Lying will be our next matchup here for the next round. You can go ahead and vote on our LMC website. Voting is now open. It will close on Friday.
All right, Vikings, it is Friday morning, which means we pull our PBIS raffle. We have some winners this morning with the Good Vibes Neon, Antonio G from Miss Campisi's room. With our Viking Spirit Wear, we have Luis R from Miss Materna's room, Levi E from Miss Rodeo's room, and Caden M from Miss Materna's room. And then with our Neon Nikes here, we have Ben S from Miss Gibe's room. Please come down to the office now so you can pick up your items and put them in your locker so you can take them home this weekend. In addition, our new raffles when you come back from spring break. Make sure you can put one raffle ticket in. You raffle ticket your Thor hammer. You put one Thor hammer in, 2, 3, as many as you'd like. Remember, there's a basketball hoop. We have 3 winners for Spirit Wear, and of course, surprise Boo-Boo-Boo. So have a great Friday.
We'll feature a PBIS skill to focus on. Your PBIS assembly tidbit for today is: we are responsible when we actively participate in the appropriate way. Quote for today is: be less curious about people and more curious about ideas, by Marie Curie. Has been
Gabby.
Abby
And Aria.
with your WRFB news, bringing stories that count from people who care. Remember, as Vikings, we are respectful, responsible, and safe. Stay strong, Vikings. This is the WRFB news signing off.